Taurus, welcome to your twin flame reading. Okay, if you know what a twin flame is, then I don't need to explain it. I'm not really going to go into detail. That alone is its own video, but just to make a long story short, it's basically one soul, and if you meet your twin while you're, incarnated here, that means you're having two incarnations in one lifetime. There's a lot of things, uh, obstacles twin flames have to overcome, and usually cultural differences, age differences, all kind of differences are a part of that. So basically, you would be one soul in two bodies having challenges, but it ultimately forces you to do your self work. Okay, and that's what this twin flame journey is about. So I have a twin flame journey deck, and I have some tarot cards, and we're going to see what comes out for you guys. I'm doing this in the month of August. Keep in mind, it can resonate for the month of August or September or whenever you find the video, okay? Because it's timeless. But as I'm doing this reading, we're, part of the Lion's Gate. And we're also going to be part of this Aquarius supermoon, all right? So keep in mind, some of these could be affecting your reading, all right? Anything else want to come out here? I just want to see in general what wants to come out of these cards. All right. So Taurus, you may be focused on your finances and your stability at this time with this material world card, okay? And that's kind of, your ruling planet, Venus. It rules those things. So you might be working on your money, your material world, your assets. But we have some cards here that came out. You have new direction, vibrations, and communication. All right, I think that either you or someone close to you is raising their vibration, and there's going to be communication, all right? Communication. And after this communication, there's going to be action. So let's see what the tarot brings out. I want to pull some major arcana from my twin tarot deck, all right? It shows the shadow aspect and the positive aspect to kind of see through the major arcana where you guys are at. I've already done a pre-shuffle for you guys, so keep that in mind. Just going to see what comes out for Taurus, twin flames, Taurus, twin flames. Out of all these cards, okay. Wow. All right, Taurus. So, first card out, we have the Devil. All right. This is, it's a toxic situation, whether you're dealing with a toxic person or a karmic or a toxic situation. This was the first card out. So this is what's going to be probably changing in your life, Taurus, because like I said, it's new direction. It's raising your vibration, okay? Taking care of your spiritual well-being, maybe you're meditating or whatever. But it leads to communication, which is going to lead to action, oddly enough. And then we have Hierophant. This is in the positive aspect where the Devil was in the negative aspect. I think, like I said, we're going to see what the tarot pulls out. But I believe here, I'm feeling like you've learned a major lesson. You could have learned it. This is your card, Taurus. All right. You may be a spiritual teacher, okay, or something to do with yoga, or you could just be learning your lesson. All right. You could be having a whole different outlook. All right, with this Hierophant card, because this is a wise person. This is a teacher. This is also someone part of a religious group or religious, organization. So keep in mind, I feel with the Devil card here in this toxic position, and with this new direction card, raising your vibrations, like I said, there's going to be some communication, and then there's going to be, swift action, because this to me is kind of like You know, this bird can fly really fast. Okay. The bird also, it's a dove, I think. I'm not sure what that is. But there's a lot of clarity with that. I feel this communication is going to bring a lot of clarity to you, and you're taking off in some new direction. I feel like you've learned a lesson. I feel like I think you've learned a very spiritual lesson, and I think part of this lesson is realizing that whatever this was over here, Taurus, whatever this toxic situation was poor judgment on someone's part. Someone made a bad, I mean, really, maybe you didn't see the red flags, okay? Um, this was making a poor decision, all right? And if it was, I don't know what it is. Could be different for all of you guys. Whatever it is, you might be realizing that you made a bad decision that led to something that wasn't too good for you, all right? Um, Hopefully, you weren't intoxicated, or the person you're dealing with wasn't intoxicated or under some influence when a decision was made. But nevertheless, lesson learned, taking a new direction, raising your vibrations, and some communication that's going to bring action in your life. So I like hearing that. That means things are going to be looking up for you, beautiful Taurians. Yeah, I can relate to you because I am a Taurus moon, which means my feelings and thoughts are that of Taurus. But I am Aquarius sun sign and a Leo rising, so I'm a little bit spicy. I'm a little bit extra sometimes. Let's see what's going on for Taurus. Twin flames. So I like what I see for you, Taurus. All right, Taurus. Whatever you were going through, honey, it's fixing to change. Change is coming, and it's going to be better for you. What do we got for Taurus? Give me some cards for Taurus. All right. This fell on the action card, so just as a quick side note, this is the Five of Wands. This is conflict. These two are about ready to fight. This is where it's, on the vice versa tarot, these two are going to fight, like tensions are boiling. But I'm feeling like I feel like you don't want to fight anymore if you've been fighting. And if you've been in mental conflict, I'm feeling like you don't want to be in mental conflict anymore. I feel like you want to move away from that, especially with this landing on the action card. I feel like you really want to move spiritually, physically toward a peaceful place, or you want to resolve some sort of conflict that could be going on in your life, in your head, or whatever. So that is the first card out, and so that's most important. Stress is the number one killer, and it's not worth it, right? It's not worth it. All the stress is not worth it. It's like I'm hearing wusa, om. It definitely it's time for some peace in your life. Definitely time for some peace. All right, Taurus. Next two cards, we have the Tower, and we have, let me see if I can see what you guys are seeing, because I locked my camera in position here, so would it jiggle when I put the cards. You're going to gain some sort of perspective, okay? This is in your energy, unless somebody's gaining a perspective about you, but this perspective leads to a Tower, and we have three people in this version of the Hangman. Now, this Hangman it's Major Arcana, it's Pisces, it's the Tower. This is ruled by Mars, and this is Aries, Scorpio, and over here the Devil is also Scorpio. Okay, you guys can have Scorpio in your chart. Doesn't have to be. This is just reading the energy. Like I said, we have a lot going on as I'm doing your reading. The 6 planets aligned, and the supermoon in Aquarius, and this Lionsgate. It's just a real busy month. Okay. Somebody may find out about an affair, because in this aspect of the Hangman, we're still, the verdict isn't in. We're still biding our time and trying to figure out which direction to go. But this makes it very apparent which direction we're going to go, because this Tower is going to force it. And this is what I want to tell you. Because you want peace in your life, Taurus, because you want peace in your life, that's why this Tower is happening. There must not be any peace. For the Taurian twin flames that I am talking to, there must not be much peace, either in your life or in your mind. this is what leads to the Tower. This is what leads to something. But like I said, this is seeing two people. This is nighttime. It's in the negative aspects. It can be really, really shocking and sudden and abrupt. And that's kind of the energy that we are in currently. So just keep, keep a heads up about that, Taurus. Okay, keep a heads up about that. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Magician, which is Mercury ruled. You could be dealing with a Virgo or a Gemini. Okay, let's get some more cards. Yeah, Taurus. All of these cards, Taurus, are so far in the reverse aspect. Do have Libra here, all right, and that's going to be the center of your reading, but it's in the reverse, and you could be dealing with a Libra, and this is the Six of Wands. It's also in the reverse aspect, and if you see here on the Six of Wands, these people have blood on the back of their of their garments, and they've been at battle, but somebody here has gained recognition, and they're wearing a red cloak, and that red cloak for me is the root chakra. It's the vital life force. Somebody is fighting for peace. Somebody is fighting for recognition. Someone may literally walk away and just give up. And it could be you, Taurus. It could be you. All right, give me 1 second here. I dropped a card. Okay, it wasn't a card that fell out for you. It just dropped. So I feel, so far for what I'm seeing, is something unjust and unfair has happened in your energy, okay? In your energy circle. Something unfair could have happened to you and unjust. You got, like I said, you got some major arcana here. You got 3 already, just out of 5 cards. So I feel this Tower is unavoidable, because whatever perspective is gained here about whatever it is you're trying to find out, all right? And if you're a cross watcher dealing with a Taurus, you can switch the roles. It could be something you find out about a Taurus, but it was unfair. This is right under the Tower. Now, this could also be karma, all right? Because justice served is also, someone can be actually going through their karma with this Justice card reverse, and it's right under the Tower. Whatever it is, Taurus, it's for your highest good, and it's going to lead you to a better place. So just keep your wits about yourself, all right? And it could be something that brings a lot of sadness. It could be lost, because I have the 5 of Cups right next to the Justice, and it could literally, some of you guys might have a failed marriage or a failed relationship. It's just maybe it's something that, because we find out some information, we just can't salvage this, all right? Take it how it resonates, okay? If you're this is a twin flame reading, so just know, Taurus, whatever happens, and if it even seems chaotic, abrupt, or sudden, it is for your highest good. This was going to happen. This is the universe. Like I said, all these planets aligned, and the moon, the full moon, the Lion's Gate. Trust me, this is the universe working on your behalf. You're just going to have to trust me, trust the universe on this. Now we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse, and we have the 3 of Wands in the upright. And if you notice this 3 of Wands, we have the Tao symbol. This would be representing the twin flame. You may be walking away from a situation, Taurus, to go towards your twin flame. Or someone may be walking away from you to go to their twin flame, or someone may be walking away from you, and as a result, you meet your twin flame. Either way, this is all coming about. There is some sort of Tower moment. There is some sort of karma that has to happen, but it just has to happen, all right? It's for the higher good of everyone, even though it may not seem like it at the time. And here, this Queen of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sag energy. It's fiery, spicy energy, and this is a new direction, and you might get a new passion ignited. You might get ignited by a new person, okay? Because it's like these two wands back here, they're not illuminated. You've already seen what this path is like. You've already seen what this path is like. You know, and you could, maybe you have two relationships under your belt. I've heard. I don't know why I'd hear that in my mind, but whatever this new endeavor is that's coming your way, because I feel this communication is going to be something, Taurus, that leads you to a brand new beginning, and you could possibly be coming back into union with a twin flame, or you could be possibly meeting one. This new direction, though, it's for your highest good. It's for your absolute highest good. Give me another card or two. That's too many. You could be dealing with another fire sign, because I see that wants to come out. Too many cards want to come out. I do see the Fool after a Three of Cups in reverse situation. I see a Knight of Cups, and I see someone's watching you, Taurus, or you're watching somebody, all right? This wants to come out for sure. Now, it flipped out reverse, and then it turned over, and I forget what sign I did readings on that things were doing that. I think it was Virgo. Some of you might be dealing with one. Now, this landed on the action card as well. It flipped over. All right. Something is going to happen with this Tower. I believe it leads you to someone or someone to you. But it's like, if it's an offer or proposal, or if it's a younger fire sign, or they could have Sagittarius, Leo or Aries in their chart. They don't have to. Or it could be something that happens in Sagittarius season. There could be something that gets highlighted in Sagittarius season, which would be November, December time. So keep that in mind. But it's going to lead to action, and just keep that in mind. A lot of fire energy. A lot of fire energy here. There's a lot of wands here. Okay. I don't see any of your earth energy other than this Hierophant. All right, that's what I see. Give me another card. And it's a betrayal. There's something, Taurus. There's a betrayal that's going to be found out. And it's really, this is the last card. This would be card number 10. There is a deep betrayal that's found out. It could quite literally have to do with a third party. I mean, this perspective gets gained about this person sees two people together. There's some kind of betrayal. There's also sadness. There's sadness here. There's regret here. Whatever it is, this Tower is going to bring it about. And let's pull some more cards. I want to pull from my Osho Zen deck. Give me some cards here. I'm going to clarify the major arcana with my Osho Zen. Clarify the Tower for Taurus, please. Clarify the Tower for Taurus Twin Flame. Clarify the Tower. Clarify the Tower. Anything else? Yeah, things could end in a fight. They could. We have maturity on the bottom of the deck, and it's reverse. Something hasn't come full term yet, okay, a full circle. Because you see, this is like an empress, but this is like a circle. This is like, it's something young. It's something not developed completely all the way yet, okay? It's reverse. There's something that hasn't come full term or full maturity, kind of like, when you're pregnant and you don't know the sex of the baby until it's born because you don't want to know, or something like that. Something's not full term or full circle. And again, I'm drawn to the circle. Something about knowing or being in the know. We need to know something. This is clarifying the Tower. It's another major arcana. This would be the Temperance Angel. This would be the Temperance card, which in the traditional tarot, it's ruled by Archangel Michael. And Archangel Michael oversees the twin flame journey connection. This is reversed, but for me, when this card is reversed, it can speak about tempering your temper, literally, keeping it together, not getting too angered at something. It can also be about something just alchemically isn't right in your life, right? Something isn't aligned in your life. It's not mixing and melding, and this is why this Tower has to happen. But when I see the Hangman reverse, when I see this Five of Wands, these two people, it's like they're ready to go at it, but really neither one of them want to. And then I see this Tower, I see this Justice reverse, I see all this sadness. I'm thinking somebody might find out something, and somebody could end things in an argument. Just to give you a heads up. Doesn't mean it could be that way, but definitely this Tower is about this Temperance being in reverse. Something isn't right in your life, and so this Tower has to happen. The universe has to set you straight to get you on path, and it's going to be hard, and you're not going to feel like you have balance. You might feel off balance in your life when this Tower happens. Again, cross watcher, if you're dealing with a Taurus, it could be that you can reverse the roles. You really can. Oh, we have another card that came out here. This landed over here. Communication and rebirth. All right, so whatever communication you're going to receive, Taurus, okay, it's going to be in a much better direction. You might even be in communication with somebody in the 5D. I mean, we have like the ethers around. This is being tapped in. But I feel like it's a new beginning. This is rebirth. All right. Whatever it is, it's like a transformation. And this card here, this Devil card, it talks about transformation. All right. So just keep it in mind. Like I said, it's going to be hard. I'm not going to lie, Taurus. It's that Tower, all this major arcana, but it had to happen for your best and your highest good. Please believe me when I say that. All right, I want to clarify this Hangman for Taurus. I'm trying to make my readings faster. I make them too long. Nobody likes it like that, but it's like tarot readers understand when you get into a reading, you get into a reading, and I do this because I love it. The money's not my first motivation, but love is. All right, clarifying. Get this, my nails. Clarifying this Hangman here. We have innocence. This is 19. This is the Sun card. This is like you and God, okay? This is the young grasshopper. If we look here, imagine this would be Source and saying, I'm with you all the time, okay? I'm watching you. It also could suggest being present in the moment, like when you are meditating. Be one with Source. Be present in the moment. But with this Sun card, if none of you are literally having a baby, if somebody's having a Tower with a baby, it could be like some difficulty or something like that around it, or something that could lead to like a malpractice suit or something like that with this Injustice card. But that's just a small side note. That's not the hold on, don't cling to that. This is the Sun card. It's a very happy card, but there's something that you realize, and we have this schizophrenia card here. All right, if any of you are dealing with mental illness or dealing with someone with mental illness, you may realize that the behavior stems from mental illness. That's another side note. It's not something to hang on to. You're going to know if it resonates, if it's with you. It's not something to manifest. This is something you will already know about currently, okay? But this is a perspective that's gained. There is someone gaining a perspective here, all right, and making a decision and a choice to go in a new direction. Because this is like, for me, this is like Two of Wands. This is like being in one destiny and crossing over to the other. This can also be conflict, like which way do I go? Really listen to spirit. Meditate. talk with Source right here, okay? But you are going to gain some new perspective about which direction to go to. And I'm pretty sure you're going to make the right decision, because I do see new direction, action, communication, and high vibration. So I do believe you're going to make the right choice for your life, Taurus. Like I said, some of you might be dealing with mental illness, or maybe some of you have some sort of mental blockage that is stopping you from making a decision, right? Like maybe you can't think clear. It might be clouded thoughts. There's a lot of clouds there, okay? I want to clarify now the justice in reverse. Trust, okay? That's good. I like to see that. Trust that everything's going to be fine, Taurus. No matter what happens, just trust. Okay, God has your back. You might find out about some sneakiness or deception, okay, or vice versa. Either ways, there's something sneaky going on here, Taurus. Could quite have to do with love, because we do have a snake. We do have 3 people. We do have a tower and an unjust situation. So whatever it is, just keep in mind some sneakiness may be found out, come to surface. Clarifying this justice card, we have somebody here that has a lot of guilt, and they're probably plagued with nightmares, you know, because look at all these like demonic hands grasping at someone's head. Somebody could literally here have some mental illness, okay? We got the schizophrenia, we got the guilt. It looks, something is hard to deal with. Something is real hard to deal with. And Taurus, if this tower hits and it's real hard for you to deal with, trust, okay? No, don't lose your wits about you. Don't let the negativity overtake your mind, okay? Escape your mind, meditate, and trust that no matter what's happening, the universe, God has got your back 100%. You have to trust this, is what these cards are saying. Because it's going to be hard. You're going to feel like pulling your hair out. You're going to feel like you're going to just have a lot of conflict. You're not going to be happy. You're just, it's going to feel like a tower, okay? Keep that in mind. Don't lose your wits about yourself. The universe is leading you to a better place. All right. Now, this could also be someone losing their mind over you. Like I said, this is in the energy. It doesn't have to be you losing your mind or you having a hard time. It could be someone going through this over you as well. All right. We have exhaustion, and it landed on action. There's so many things that are landing on this action card, Taurus. Quite literally, some of you guys are just tired of dealing with an exhausting situation. Again, I got Virgo popping up. Virgo. Oh, Virgo is a very wise person, but this is also a very slow person. This is also a person that has to go, you know, within and reflect on things, and it's like it takes time. But that's on the bottom of the deck, so I'm not going to worry about that. Landing on action, you're going to have a lot of reasons to leave if you're the one leaving. And like I said, I've seen there's something going on that there's just some perspective gained about. Either, I don't know what it is. It's going to be different for all you guys, so it's not coming out. Some of you guys are just in a toxic situation, period. Just period. Whether it's a toxic job, a toxic relationship, literally, you know, toxic yourself. Like I said, like some of you guys might have a chemical imbalance. There's something that's not agreeing. And it could be toxic in your body, okay? It could be literally something in your body or going in someone close to you's body that it just makes them a different person, okay? Or makes you a different person. So that's just a side note, something to keep in mind here. But one of these reasons you're going to get the courage with this strength card to start over. Some of you may have a child and be like, I don't want to raise my child in a toxic environment. That is a very Taurian thing to do, you know. a stable home life is very important to you guys, and maybe this situation you're leaving is not stable, it's toxic, it's not good environment. Because the reason I said child, because we have like a mother flower and here's like a baby flower. And this is whatever it is, Taurus, it's your motivation to take off into a new direction. And like I said, this person here, this is drugs, and this is somebody who is just burnt out, worn out. Could be some, like I said, with this toxicity, that's what this is here. Whatever this exhaustion is, it's making you exhausted. That's why this came out reversed. You want to move away. You want to move away from this toxic situation that is just, it's exhausting, and it's just, you don't want to be in that no more. You don't. You're tired of going back and forth or ripping your hair out, or a lot of cards here about mental, I don't want to say mental illness, but mental conflict. All right. I'm not anyone to diagnose anyone, but I can see here there's a lot of mental conflict. So you want to move away from the mental conflict. All right. I want to pull. I just want to see about this betrayal card. It's not a major arcana. Third party. Like I said, when I saw this hangman here, you could be betrayed by a third party, find out about a third party, or someone could find out about you if you're in a third party. Keep that in mind. Like I said, cross watchers also watch, and it could be that the Taurus is also betraying you, but it is about a third party situation, whether it's a love affair, but it's another person in the mix. Okay, another situation in the mix. I want to see about this Queen of Wands. You may find out that this person is a fire sign. It doesn't have to be. This could be just the other woman. Sometimes the Queen of Wands are reversed. This could be someone you didn't know about that you find out about. And it as these two connect, it's like you connect the pieces. You connect. There's something you connect. There's a lot here about connecting. Okay? Connecting. But you're not going to like what you find out. Or if someone's connecting things about you, they're not going to like what they find out. Give me another card for this Knight of Wands. I want to see, because we have here, you could be dealing with a younger fire sign as well. Because I have here a Queen of Wands and I have a Knight of Wands. So it's your energy, but this person is younger than you, and this person is not one to want to settle down. If they're not younger than you, they're definitely more immature. Now, because this is a twin flame reading, you've had past lives with your twin, and it is common in a twin flame connection to have an age difference. It's very common. It doesn't have to be, but there's always differences between you and your twin, culturally, age, just all kind of things. And this tower could be happening in your life, Taurus, so that you can meet your twin. This is what I feel. So if someone's coming towards you after a tower, or you going towards someone after a tower, keep that in mind. But it seems that it brings you in connection with your counterpart. Just keep in mind that they are more immature. All right? But this doesn't have to be you two. This could be you finding out about your person pursuing another person, vice versa. Like I said, it's definitely a love triangle. Or it's a triangle of it's three situations, but it seemed like it's three people. This is the Lover's reverse and letting go. All right. And then this is existence. Again, I feel like you've been calling in your soulmate. I feel like you might go out, and just maybe gaze at the stars, or just trying to call in your soulmate, because you're coming out of an exhausting situation. And maybe you haven't been maybe you haven't met your twin or reconnected with your twin, because maybe someone's going through karmic lessons here. But like I said, you turn up in the upright, like your lesson is being learned and you're moving on to a new direction. The Lover's reverse can be someone who's staying with a toxic lover, because I have the Devil here. It could also be that somebody has made a decision to let go. You know, here in the upright, this is letting go. This would be like the Eight of Cups and the Lovers. But this could also be reverse, the return. It could be the return of your twin, or it could be, it can go. Like I said, if you've dealt with your twin, it could be the return of them. Because this is definitely, you know, third party situation going on right here. I want to pull some more cards. Let's get some island time wellness. Separation. There's someone you're separated from right now, Taurus, and they're missing you. I would say it's your twin. Okay? You may be going in a new direction. This landed on trust. You may be going in a new direction, all right? You may be missing someone, or someone may be missing you and thinking about you and yearning. You may be afraid to let go of a current lover because maybe you have stability with a current lover and you don't know exactly where this new love will go. This is why you have to trust that God has your back. Whatever happens, you are going to rise like the phoenix from the ashes. This new phase that you're going, rekindle with your twin, transform with this Devil card. You're really changing. You are really going to, something's changing within you. And it's the real deal. It's going to lead to a new direction. You are going to move away from a toxic person or a toxic situation. And you are going to come up like a phoenix from the ashes. You are just probably going to reinvent yourself. And you're just going to be great. And some of you may come to a realization that you allowed someone to cheat on you. Or maybe you allowed a toxic relationship to happen, or a toxic environment to happen, because maybe you didn't feel good enough. And, you know, like I said, it goes vice versa for cross watchers. If you dealt with a toxic Taurus, it might be because inside you felt you weren't good enough. So definitely deal with those issues for whoever needs to hear this, that you are enough. Okay, you are definitely enough. I want to pull some angel messages. What do we have for Taurus? See if the angels have any messages for you at this time. Serena, I am the angel of abundance. It landed over here. That's two. I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith, okay? You can't make this up, Taurus. Have faith in this new beginning. If you're feeling stuck or you're sticking in a situation because of stability or something like that, you've got to have faith because it's toxic. And if you happen to have a child or something like that, you're not the type of person that wants to raise kids in any sort of toxic environment. Let's see. I'm going to pull some messages from your twin. What messages does Taurus's twin have? So, there is a third party. So this is confirmation. There is a third party. And there's someone who feels like they ruined everything with you. Okay? And that may be, like I said, you're going to find out about something, or someone's going to find out something about you. But it had to happen. Like, it just had to happen. No matter who the third party is. Third parties happen because, you know, people are broken inside, or they're not happy. It's not because of the other person. You know, it's because of the person who went out and did the cheating. That person is the one who is broken. All right. Like I said, I felt like you were calling in your soulmate. You have been calling in your soulmate. I think you've really been calling in your true divine soulmate. All right. I also have that fell over here. All right. Give your relationship a chance. I think that some of you who were in a toxic situation, I think that you stayed in it because you wanted to give it a chance. Like you just didn't want to walk away. Maybe you intuitively felt the right thing to do was to walk away. But I think that you guys, you guys are tough, man. You stick out stuff. You'll stay in all kind of toxic stuff. It's not funny, but my mom was a Taurus, and it makes me realize all the crap that she put up with, just for stability. And it was like she was so smart and capable all on her own. Like she was a business diva, but she always felt she needed a codependent, or someone to rely on. But she was just tough to do it all on her own. So I think some of you guys gave your relationship a chance, and it still just fell apart. This is a conversation coming in. This landed on conversation. You got a heart-to-heart conversation coming in, and it could have to do with finances and career. It could have to do, and if you go in a new direction with finances and career, you most likely are gonna. That's where you're gonna meet your twin. Is at a new endeavor, a new finance, a new situation there. I want to pull for you guys one more card, and then we'll be done. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you support the channel, thank you so much. You can also follow me on Facebook at Calling Tarot. You can follow me on Instagram at Calling Tarot. And I also started a new page called Twin Flame Travelers. Some of you are pregnant or got pregnant in the spring. And literally you want to wait till full term to maybe give your relationship a chance to see if it pans out before you leave. All right, trader, exchange energy to create abundance. Some of you might be merchants or thinking about opening your own little merch store or something like that. This would be very abundant for you. And I'm drawn to the fabric. So some of you may be really into like designer clothes or designing clothes or tapestries, whatever it is. I think your Venus is your ruling planet. You definitely would be great, to do your own thing. Elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. So this is kind of like, all right, you watched your parents be in a toxic relationship and now you have settled for a toxic relationship. It's like saying break the generational curse. Don't do what your ancestors did. No. Learn from their mistakes. Keep the good stuff they taught you. Throw away the bad stuff and then make it better for your next generation. And then we have Spirit Fox. Trust your talents in changing times. You have a gift. Maybe you've put your gift on the back burner. Maybe there's something that you're really good at that maybe because you're having a confidence. Because I did see here confidence, all right? There's something here about not being good enough right here. If you feel you're not good enough or something that's held you back, you are good enough. Whatever it is, just realize it's from the past. It's about breaking some sort of ancestral curse, bad habits and relationships, things that were taught as a small child. Break all that. Know that you're good enough and move the heck on from toxicity. Hallelujah. And then we have Lord. Take charge with authority. If you get a message, if you're guided from source to go in a new direction, don't play around with that. Don't question it. Take charge and go. Just do what you need to do. And shield, maiden, make plans and focus. So I feel you're making plans. I feel that you're making plans to leave a toxic situation. Like I said, there's a lot about nighttime. You could leave in the middle of the night. Focus on your new life that's not toxic. All right, Taurus Twin Flames, I love you guys. I'll see you in your next reading, and namaste.